All right, guys, quick video. I'm going to talk about Trump one more time. And this one is about, is he innocent or is he guilty of sexual assault of some kind? Well, let's just go back and let's look at all the evidence, all of it, at least all that I'm aware of. So from the jump, we'll just start with some years ago. He's at the talking to a 10-year-old girl. Maybe she's 12. I don't know. And he says, in 10 years, I'll be dating her, to a 12-year-old. So doesn't that automatically, like logically, wouldn't you say he finds her attractive at the age she is now? Think about that. Why else would he say in 10 years I'll be dating her if he doesn't find her attractive now? That's one piece of evidence. Let's go to the next piece of evidence. And there's a pageant. He ran a pageant. He was the owner of the pageant. And this actually has double evidence. So the first evidence is him admitting it on Howard Stern, saying that, yeah, I used my power as the owner to go into the women's locker rooms and observe the women under the guise that I'm trying to make sure everything is on the up and up. All the while, I'm literally looking at the women. In other words, he's saying he's a pervert and he likes to look at naked women like a teenager. And the women actually corroborated his story, which is like, wait, what? They corroborated his story. They said this man will come in here and look at them up and down while they're half dressed. So that's two pieces of evidence. And let's go to the third. About 20 women have accused him of sexual assault. About 20 or so. I think it might be a little bit more. And one of them, he actually lost the case, E. Jean Carroll. He actually penetrated E. Jean Carroll without her consent. Okay, so that's three pieces of evidence right there. Also, when there's smoke, there's fire. And that's been pretty much true for everything I'm aware of in life. So that's three pieces of evidence, and he was liable for civil assault. Okay, let's go to the next piece of evidence. We all know the locker room talk. I can't help myself. I just start kissing them. You can do anything you want with them, even grab them by the you know what. So he's literally admitting to assaulting women without their consent. Okay, that's four. That's four. That's four. Let's go to the next. This is something weird. So this is so weird. On national television, him and his daughter is sitting and talking, and the person asks Trump, so what do you have in common with your daughter? And the first thing out of this dude's mouth is sex. Like, holy cow, what is going on here? What is up with this dude? Sex is the first thing that comes out of his mouth. Okay, let's add two more things and I'm gonna be done with this. The other thing is Diddy. He defended Diddy on national television. I think it was during The Apprentice. And he asked this woman, so what do you think about Diddy? Is Diddy a good guy? Is he a good guy? And the girl says, nah, I really don't want to comment on that. He says, okay, that's fine. I know Diddy is a good guy, and we all know what happened with Diddy. And now the Jeffrey Epstein stuff. This is the probably the smoking gun here, besides his admissions, like but we'll go to the Jeffrey Epstein. So we know for a fact him and Epstein were friends for 10 years. And the Epstein audio files, you hear Epstein say, me and Trump, we were best friends. And he said, Trump, he's one thing he's good at is real estate. Everything else, he's a buffoon. But we were best friends for 10 years. And we know Trump was on the Epstein plane. Even during his campaign, he used the Lolita Express to campaign. And yeah, even Trump admits it that yeah, me and Epstein, we both like the same girls on the younger side. The younger side. What does that tell you? So if you really take all this information in and forget about the economy, because a lot of people want to say he's great for the economy. Consider this. Consider any person in history. Hitler. If Hitler guaranteed us a great economy, let's say Hitler was alive today, he guaranteed us we were going to pay less for everything. Would you still vote for Hitler? Or Jeffrey Dahmer? Would you vote for Jeffrey Dahmer knowing what he did, but he's going to give us a great economy? Are you going to vote for these people? So it's the same logic. It's the exact same logic. Just because, and I'm not even saying he's giving us a great economy, because eggs are still expensive, and they already said eggs will be expensive for the whole year, and we've got other things. But his character and his the economy stuff, those are two separate entities. In fact, logically, you wouldn't vote for Hitler if he guaranteed a great economy, but he's going to cause his characters bad. And so when you look at Trump, is he innocent or guilty? Well, I mean, don't be biased. Don't be biased here, and don't deflect. Don't point at me and say, well, are you perfect? Because I'm not running for president, A, and B, what you're doing, that's called deflection. Because if we talk about Biden, you're not going to deflect and say, but what about this other person? We're going to stay on Biden. So when we get to Trump, don't deflect and go to someone else. And also, so is he guilty or innocent? If you say he's innocent, how innocent are we talking? Because at minimum, based on the information we got, he at least has done some wrong to some woman, and he shouldn't be president. Anyways, peace.